revitalizing. What are you doing with it?
Well, the street has been traditionally the main, as we make reference, the main drag. So there's a lot of history with the street. We've had a lot of businesses in the universities. That's the gateway to the North Nashville, to Fisk University, to TSU, to Meharry Hubbard, and also into the community in the residential area. So we're interested in creating the opportunity for additional businesses. We want to really clean it up where it would be an attractive street. So hopefully, at this point in time, we have over 300,000 that has already been allotted to help, if necessary, acquire land, if necessary. However, the Citizens Advisory Committee and myself and the community want to spend this money. But in addition to that, we have about another 600,000 or 700,000 over the next 3 years. So after this next grant is approved, we should have a total amount of about $1 million. And I think that should generate additional activity. I think just the mere fact of us having made it known to the general public that we are interested, we're going to invest in Jefferson Street. There are new businesses already, small businesses, that are opening up. So I think the committee already should be given credit, just their mere existence and their dialogue, and I think that is part of the motivating factor for some people to be trying to open, and the ones that have opened some businesses on Jefferson Street. There are funds available, there are loans, grants that were available already. But certainly, I hope the emphasis and attention that's been focused upon Jefferson Street cause people to investigate and seek out more than they have been. And hopefully Jefferson Street will be like any other attractive major street in Nashville.
You know, Councilman Wallace, not long ago we had Representative Henry Brooks from the legislative Tennessee General Assembly, and she was talking about Title VI and the authorization on the part of Title VI for federal funds and public funds to be used together. I'd like to not say anything about Title VI necessarily, but to talk about some of the tremendous economic advantages that you see from a revitalized Jefferson Street. I mean, what are some of the advantages that the average person might be able to get out of this?
Well, hopefully, I can imagine now, if the committee will agree and if the community will accept, I can imagine that one day we may take a section of Jefferson Street and maybe do some kind of a strip center where you have a combination of businesses. If we do that, that creates the opportunity for people to be in business, small businesses, for themselves. Then it's the opportunity for creating additional jobs. And I'm really want to do everything I can is to create the possibility of ownership of these businesses by African-American people. You know, that's not to say that other people are not welcome and other people will not have the opportunity to have businesses, but my emphasis is try to create that kind of economic opportunity. Yes. For, and of course I think that again says something about some of the problems of unemployment. I think quite recently many of us got the word that Tennessee had made quite a bit of advancements in terms of the employment picture. But if we look into areas like Jefferson Street and some of the other inner cities of the city, we just don't find that kind of economic advancement and that kind of employment. What can you say in terms of trying to deal with this as a question? Well, I'm not satisfied with how the metropolitan government, which I'm a part of, I'm not satisfied with their employment practices. So when you look at the statistics, I oftentimes don't really respect them too much because I know otherwise and I see otherwise. So many of my brothers and sisters in so many places throughout Nashville and in the neighborhoods where my brothers and sisters are on the corner, you know, and so, but the metropolitan government, the government should set an example itself. And in my opinion, the metropolitan government is not, they're not fair, and they're not doing what they should do as it relates to African Americans.
Well, I think there should be tremendous opportunity for the government to do so in the new downtown development that's coming on, and of course I think most of that will happen in your district, will it not?
Well, the arena is in the 19th Councilmatic District.
Well, what can you tell our audience about that, about the possibilities of that? I mean, when we talk about economic opportunities and et cetera, what can that do for minorities?
I will say that during the course of discussion dealing with the budget that was funded that would provide for the construction of the arena, there are several members of the council that did emphasize and did call to the attention of the mayor that there should be, they say minorities, but I have to say African Americans. I have to say black, because oftentimes when you deal with minorities, that gives them the opportunity to go to get all the other minorities. But I'm very clear about, I'm speaking in behalf of blacks, African Americans. Therefore, not to say don't help the other minorities, but so we got a commitment. The mayor did express seemingly a genuine, a serious interest, and he committed to encourage and to require African American